Go Gaffer, 3-0 victory over Whitehawk. What did you make of that today?
No, it was good. It was a good performance in terms of some of the things that we wanted to see from our players in terms of our principles in possession, out of possession, and in transition. We knew we've done our homework of them. They like to build from the back, and it was important that we look at different patterns on how we press the ball, looking for those triggers, making sure as a group we're not just pressing the player, we're pressing the space as well. We're not just pressing the first player with the ball, we're pressing the second, third, and if we can win it in the fourth, fifth press, then as a team, collectively, if we do that in terms of our distances, then we are in control.
Is that the sort of direction you want to go in maybe this season, is to try and maybe press from the back a little bit more? Because yeah, that's the thing, it's the perfect time during pre-season to try those sort of tactics, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about making sure you see we overlook, we review what we do in training and see how the players feel about it, have a feel of how they take it in terms of are they comfortable doing it as a team. We have to press in blocks. We press in high up, then the defensive line obviously have to be in and around the halfway line. Sometimes they may have to accept 1 versus 1 scenarios because our back defenders, they are powerful, they are strong, they are quick, but also they're intelligent. So it's about making sure when we're doing it, we do it as a unit. We can't go in ones and twos, and I thought there was a lot of pluses out here. But also, it's on that transition, making sure when we regain possession, can we be calm in terms of how we want to pass, in terms of our movements to support the play. But it's important that we saw some patterns as well that we've been recreating here at the training ground. And it was good for us to be patient at times, not to force the ball, wait for those right moments in order to bring our attacking line or unit into play. So there was plenty of pluses.
And good to see Jacques as well get a couple of goals. I think it sort of kicks him on now. He got his first one at Folkestone the other night. He's now sort of starting to come into the right place at the right time now, isn't he?
Yeah, no, listen, everyone is we're still getting fitter. It's always good for strikers, confidence, for the forward players when they get those goals, they don't want it to stop because it breeds confidence. But, he didn't just score those goals out of nothing. He had to make those runs. That's why we brought him to the club. He's got a sense of being in the right area, knowing where, the space is going to be inside the 18-yard box, and he's a good finisher.
And it's now the headache starts now ahead of next week, but you must be really excited now to have those decisions to make now. What's going to be a tough opening game of the season? Yeah,
it's always tough. First game of the season, doesn't matter which opposition you're coming up against. It's always St. Albans. It's always a tough place to go. But it's important that we now look at the group in terms of how we recover and our preparations coming into next week, leading to the game. We have to make sure we get it right in terms of the tactics, but also the personnel. We have to ensure that we go there, we set up in a way where we have to impose ourselves in the game. But it's important that at the end of the day, now we look at how well the players have done this pre-season, and then comes next week, we're going to switch our attention to St. Albans.
Thank you for the time, Gaffer. We'll speak again next week.
Thank you.